Think about last big purchase you made. You probably had a problem or a need, conducted some research to figure out how you can solve it, and then made a purchase based upon your findings. This is the classic case of inbound marketing in action. This marketing strategy is also a smart way to build a great online presence for your company, generate awareness, and increase customer loyalty in terms of business. Hi everyone, I'm Shiv Gupta, and today we are going to talk about what inbound marketing is, the effective inbound marketing strategies, and how you can use these strategies to grow your business. Inbound marketing is a non-invasive technique that focuses on providing the right content to the right people at the right time. It also helps you in attracting visitors to your website by providing content that guides them along the buyer's journey. So you can create content that aligns with their needs and takes them to the next level. For example, if you are providing dental services and want to attract people who need those services, you should focus on creating content that is relevant to them. This helps you to attract visitors in a more natural way. For instance, on a dental website, blog topics like teeth whitening tips and tricks or how to whiten your teeth in 5 natural steps. This way, people will jump to your blog in a natural way, and gradually it improves the chances for them to become your potential clients because they are interested in teeth whitening and they are more focused towards the health of their teeth. It is proven that marketers who focus on providing high quality content and valuable content gain more repeated visitors and user engagement than the ones who only write content for their website. There are tons of different ways to execute inbound marketing, but if you want to get it right, you need to have the right strategies. Now let's understand the top inbound marketing strategies that can help you to grow your business or startup. The first strategy is establish a clear objective. The first step of planning a perfect inbound marketing strategy is to define your end goal. Without having a proper goal in mind, carrying out other steps won't give you any fruitful results. So sit with your team and decide what would you like to achieve with your campaign. There are some points you need to consider while setting your goals. Firstly, don't set too many goals. Just create one primary and few secondary objectives. And secondly, start with concrete and measurable goals. This can help you figure out where your plan or strategy is lacking and fix it with better approaches. The second and most crucial part of inbound marketing is creating a buyer persona. And for creating a buyer persona, you must know what your target audience is. But who is your ideal customer and what does your ideal customer want from your business? These are two most important questions that need to be answered before targeting your audience. And after setting your target audience, create your buyer persona. For example, as you can see on the screen, I have created a buyer persona for our business. This is a detail of our buyer persona in its raw form. I have mentioned their challenges, pain points, demographics, and other information. Keep in mind not to create too many buyer personas. Having one or two buyer personas in mind can improve the way your business targets its market and attracts leads. Write engaging content. The quality of your content is the most important thing that brings searchers to your site. We all know that content is the king. It means that you need to publish engaging and valuable content that helps the audience in solving their problems. If people are not able to understand what you want to convey, no one is going to read it. For example, take a look at this content. No matter how hard you try to promote this content, you are definitely going to struggle a lot as it is not engaging at all. I can't even understand what they are trying to convey. Instead, look at this blog. It has a proper headline, and if we talk about content, as you can see, it is properly explained, and that too step by step. You can also use storytelling in your content because it helps you to create an emotional connection with your audience. Research by Stanford University shows people are 63% more likely to remember a story than a statistics. Sure, Your benefit and features are great, but the emotional connection you create with storytelling can close the sale and help you grow your startup through inbound marketing. You can do one more thing, that is, make use of visuals in your content because it makes your content more appealing. Make use of images, charts, and graphs to make your content attractive. As you can see in this blog, we have used more explanatory images, statistics, etc. to make this blog more attractive and engaging. Strategy number 4, have compelling landing pages. Landing page is an art of converting your audience into paying customers. You should keep in mind that every visitor who comes to your website always have a different objective. Some of them come to know more about the services or products you offer, while others may be ready to purchase. So, create or optimize your landing page in such a way that it helps you in converting your visitors into leads. If you want to make your landing pages effective, I have made this playlist just on landing pages. Visit my YouTube channel and check out the video on 9 secrets to build a landing page that converts. Link is in the description below. Strategy number 5, make use of podcasts. Podcasts are uniquely effective and can give you a bigger chance to grow your business. You can start your own branded podcast or do branded guest posts on others. Doing so will not only raise brand awareness but increase the likelihood that users view as an expert. Podcasts present a relatively low cost, high reward medium for showing valuable information with your personas. By applying this strategy, you will get only interested listeners to your podcast, and this will help you to get high sales. Now, it's time for the bonus tip. Once a lead has visited your site, expressed interest in your content, products, or offerings, you need a strategy in place to keep them engaged. So, how are you going to do it? The solution is pretty simple: remarketing. Remarketing can be set in a variety of ways. For instance, you can remarket to anyone who visited your site, show specific ads to a visitor who went to a certain page, or even an ad to someone who has placed items in a shopping cart but hasn't converted. So, here are the top inbound marketing strategies that will help you to acquire more leads and customers for sure. Try applying for all of them and see tremendous results. You now have the base knowledge, prep work, and technical know-how to effectively implement an inbound marketing strategy for your business. Take the time to listen to customer needs, address personal pain points, and build that trust. And always keep one thing in mind, which is try and try until you succeed. Failure is not final. Now I'll take your leave and see you in another video. Until then, keep moving forward. Bye-bye.